Hey guys, today we're back at Orlando's and he's donating a 2-foot Niger catfish, almost 1.5 feet or maybe even bigger, orinoco, and azul peacock bass, jaguar, and the red devil. So we're just packed up and we're ready to go home. We arrived home and have completed the acclimation. Orinoco is worrying me a little bit. He's lethargic. Hope it's not too much stress. Big peacock bass, they don't transport well. The mortality rate is pretty high for them. That's why I try to use as much water as possible in transport. If you use little water like 5-10 gallons, the mortality rate is like 50% for peacock bass that's over 1.5 foot, 2 foot. So anyway, we're done changing the water and they're ready to go into their new tanks. Since Orinoco worries me the most, we're gonna start with him. I decided to carry them in the cooler instead of in the net. Second up is azul. And his azul is much stronger. Orinoco is very lethargic. That worries me. Azul has a lot more energy. Next up is jaguar. I'm not sure where to put the jaguar. Since he was with the peacock bass, I'm thinking of trying him in the same tank, but they lived in a 500-gallon tank, and I'm placing them for now in a 2 times smaller tank, 240 gallon. So I'm not sure how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna have to watch and see what happens. Peacocks are already there. Fourth up is the Midas, red devil. Orlando says this is really red devil. Hold on, sweetie. he's going into the red devil divided tank for now. I think I'm gonna call him Lando, because he came from Orlando. So I hope Lando and Midas, named Aiton, will do okay. That's the third bigger one, but it looks to be a female. Yes, as I feared, Aiton doesn't like the newcomer, Lando. So far it just nudges and pushes. But I'm afraid it's going to escalate to biting. I'm thinking maybe it's a good idea to maybe take out the divider now to see if the arrival of Lando will smooth everything out and Lloyd will be fine with this. With the red devils and Aiton. Thing is, Lloyd is not completely healthy yet. I think he's pretty much blind. He's still a bit swollen, well, quite a bit swollen, even though he has good appetite. So I don't want to subject him to any more stress than he's already under. But I don't know if Lando and Aiton will be able to work out their differences. They look like twins, so I think Lando is also Midas. He doesn't have any big lips as Labiatus should have. The face of Aiton and Lando is one and the same, just different coloration. I might have to, well, if this gets vicious, I'm gonna have to separate Lando into a different tank. I think that's biting starting. Yeah, Aiton is relentless. He's not gonna let it slide. He doesn't need no competition. Yeah, I saw the first scale fly. Taking him out. It's gonna kill you, Linda. Let's try you in this Mary tank. It'll be better. All of these fish in here are pretty assertive. The silver dollars and the maseer, except maybe for the Olandi. Olandi is a little more timid. I might have to take him out after all and put him in the 25,000 gallons and hope for the best, even though he's a bite size for the whales and lyrii. Well, let's land those safe here. The last one is the Niger. I'm going to take him in the pillowcase. Okay, we're going to the 4,500 gallon. for the shower. There's our new guy. He's got cloudy eyes. I hope it will clear up. Actually, the left eye is okay. The right one is a bit cloudy. Left one may be alright. Looks tiny next to our Oxydorus Niger. Even though this oxy is about 2 feet. But by weight it looks like 1/5 or 1/10 of our 2 big Nigers. Lived all his life probably in Orlando's 500-gallon tank. So this is roughly 10 times bigger. And hopefully it will like it much more and grow big and strong. Aquarium came out to check out new additions. Yeah, he didn't like even that. He doesn't like even that peacock, the smaller one. He gave it a little playful bite and a nudge, get out of my way kind of a reaction. The 2 new peacocks. This is about 1 hour later. The jaguar is just fine. I just saw him or her. Looks like a her. I just saw her engage the injured green terror from Matthew. No contact, but mouth to mouth, sort of a display without contact. That's those 3. Let's check on Lando. His tail is kind of tethered, but I don't know where this is from. Maybe he had it, or maybe this is the work of its new tank mates. I hope not. I'll be more concerned that Lando would harass everybody else in here. Okay, and our little new Niger is resting in the back over there.